Happy Friday, everyone. We are back on the Spread the Floor show powered by herhoopstats.com. This week, I'm joined by one of the best handicappers I know. Back in the college season, this man did not miss. Every time he came on the show, he was absolutely perfect. I think, 8-0 over 4 shows? Stupid. Just stupid. But known him for a long time. We played Division III basketball together. Great to have you on, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks for having me back. Obviously, we had a great women's college season. This is my first time on the show for WNBA. Obviously, really excited about the season. I just have a single pick today, but I'm hoping we can continue this unprecedented, undefeated streak a little bit longer, see how long we can ride this train.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like you're an automatic tail at this point with whatever you do. So I'm with it. Last show, I think we gave out Seattle -4.5, and an hour before tip-off, Breanna Stewart was ruled out. In those situations, you kind of got to go with your gut. I know I didn't tweet it out, but personally, I texted you, Ryan, and I was like, I think we got to go heavy on Phoenix money line. Still got it at plus odds at BetMGM. So we said it before about BetMGM, just kind of being late to the line movement. I saw in some places before the game, it went to an even pick 'em. We're going to do our best to keep tweeting from the Spread the Floor account, the WNBA availability. We will be tweeting out any other updates that come along around the day, but we posted it earlier today, I think around noon. And yeah, I already posted 2 picks as soon as the Lions went live last night. I talked about it on Wednesday on Twitter. I said I'll bet the Mystics, whatever the spread is. It opened at 7.5. I think you can still find it at 7.5 at some places. I've seen it up to 8.5. I think 9 in other spots. But so I have a Mystics 7.5. I have like 3 units on it, or 3.6 to win 3. I think I got it at -120. So I'm riding that. They look so good. Beat the best offense in the WNBA, or what was the best offense in the WNBA by I think it was 14 points, but they were up like 25 in that game. So I feel really good about that. I also bet the Aces Dream over 170 or 167.5. All I wanted was that to be under 170, and I feel like that's got a good shot. I don't think the Aces are going to continue to have these third quarter struggles that they're having. I think they're going to break out of that slump. Atlanta, still a young team. No Tiffany Hayes back yet. Ryan Howard's unreal, but I feel good about the pace in this game to hit that over. Ryan, do you have any plays you want to give out today?
Yeah, back to the Dallas game. I think it's the first game on the slate tonight. Natasha Cloud is going to be out, who is averaging 20 points a game. I initially was looking at this game for the under, but doing a little bit more research. I'm a pretty data-driven guy, which is difficult early on in the season when we're looking at small sample sizes, right? And Dallas really struggled to score the ball in that first game. Something worth mentioning is that first Dallas game, for both teams, there were 133 shots, combined shooting percentage of 28%. So I think that allowed the books, or gave the books reason to open the over-under at 156.5 at most books. But since opening line, it's actually moved all the way up to 160 pretty much across the board. So I was tempted to take the under there, but I just don't see, with the way the Mystics score the ball and how badly Dallas shot, I think this is actually a really good opportunity to take the over. I have kind of a personal rule that if a line moves more than 3 points, you go in the direction of that line. So the books obviously know something. There's probably a lot of early money coming in on that over at 156, which has pushed that line up to 160. Makes me a little bit hesitant, right? Kind of feels like you didn't get in early enough, but that's a trend specifically in the world of basketball that I've been writing ever since I've started handicapping, and it's been hitting around like this 60% mark for me. So I have to continue to ride that trend. Washington is obviously favorite to win this game. Probably going to score over 85 points, I would say. I think they're averaging 83. I think the defensive anomaly in that first Dallas game can be disregarded until we get some more data. But the other thing worth mentioning too is Satu Sabali is going to be out for Dallas. She still has some overseas obligations over in Turkey. And interestingly enough, Dallas has a couple players still over in Turkey fulfilling obligations. So just kind of an Easter egg there. But yeah, over 160 for me in this game, Dano.
I feel pretty good. They got two main scorers who are going to provide that scoring punch. But I looked at Dallas Wings team total under 75.5 at plus 100 on Caesars. I never really bet a half unit, but I thought about doing it this time. I feel like if I'm confident in the play, I should at least put, my minimum bet of a unit on it. So I could see it. I just don't see how they're stopping this Mystics train. EDD is back, and I assume she's playing again. They didn't travel. They looked damn good against the Aces. Their pace was awesome. So I feel like there's definitely enough to get this game over 160. So did you have it at 160 or 159?
159.5 is where I got it at FanDuel. Worth mentioning that the odds were slightly inflated there. I think it was minus 112. So I'll play a 1.12 unit there. I'll probably just be playing single unit bets until we get a little bit further along in the season, start getting some more players back a little bit, more data for me to lose my mind with. But yeah, 159.5 and the over is my play for today.
I like it. I do have two other plays I want to give out. I talked about some team totals and other totals that I liked. I like this first quarter under in the Liberty Fever game. I'll be there in person, so I'll either be happy or sad. But I looked at how each of these teams are starting out. I think Fever are only averaging like 15 points in first quarter, and the Liberty unfortunately are only averaging like 10.5. Really bad showing in Chicago offensively. So I mean, you would think that they would come out with a sense of urgency to put the ball in the hole, and that may happen, but I do see a drop off from Indiana. Indiana had their third best quarter in franchise history the other night when we won that underplay. So that kind of blew my mind, but I see that as an anomaly. It's a big come down spot for them. So I'm still going to ride with that first quarter under 40.5. Team still getting adjusted, etc. And then I'm just going to ride the Aces over 88 at minus 121 on PointsBet. Really, really, really bad 2 third quarters in a row for the Aces last 2 games. But I think they've adjusted to the time zone difference. Atlanta is probably in a nice come down spot as far as coming off that big win against the Sparks. They almost blew it there at the end. And the Sparks really didn't shoot that well. I see this pace being crazy. Kelsey Plum has not been shooting great and still putting up 20 points a game the last 2 games. So I feel really, really confident about the spot. I think that's all I got. I mean, I might look to take the, if it's high scoring first half, I might look at like a Atlanta Dream under if it gets to like 86.5. They haven't hit 80 yet this year. So, but then again, the Aces have given up over 80 twice, and the only other time was Seattle, and that game just kind of felt weird in the third and fourth quarter. So, I think that's our place today. Follow us on Twitter. Ryan will be tweeting his picks shortly. I'll be tweeting my other picks shortly. We'll be posting injury updates there at @spread_the floor. Let's cash some tickets. Yeah.
Let's keep it rolling. Let's try to make it 9, huh? What do you say?
Absolutely. I don't think we'll be back on for Saturday, but we'll probably be back. I think next show will be Tuesday. So we'll see you then. Take care, everybody.
See ya.